How's it going, guys? JTJudgment here, and welcome to another Team of the Season player review. Today, guys, in this video, as you can see on the screen right now, we're going to be taking a look at the blue 91 rated Team of the Season version of María. Now, I was lucky enough to pull this guy from a pack way back during the La Liga Team of the Season, and, you know, ever since then, he's been sitting in my club, and I haven't done sod all with him, you know? So I was going through my club, seeing what sort of players I've got. Every Team of the Season that I pulled are in my club. I'm not getting rid of them. They are staying where they are. I just love being the first owner of the blue cards, you know? And I come across Di María and I thought, you know what? It's a 91 rated blue card sitting in my club doing sod all. Let's make a team around him and let's make a player review and let you guys know my thoughts on him, basically. So let's get down to it. Now, when it comes to Di María, his Team of the Season card, his stats are fantastic. If you want to know more about his in-game stats, then all you have to do is rewind the video a little bit and pause on the stats that you want to see. Now, when it comes to his card face stats for a player in general, his stats are fantastic. 92 pace, 91 dribbling, 87 shooting, and 90 passing. So with a player that has those sorts of stats, well, especially with me, you expect a hell of a lot on the pitch. Now, let me go through his weaknesses, because there are a hell of a lot of more pluses than negatives that I found. His negatives is that his positioning is absolutely terrible, and it got so frustrating that it made me hate using him. I literally mean hate using him. It was so frustrating. He's got high work rates, so he's bombing up and down the pitch all the time, but he was never in a position that I needed him to be. Now, he was sometimes switching to the left wing, he was sometimes switching with the centre midfielder, he was switching with a striker. He was literally, guys, all over the place, and he was never in the position that I needed him to be in, so that made it extremely difficult to score goals with. And like I've already mentioned, it just got so goddamn frustrating, and it is definitely the biggest downside to this player, in my opinion. His weak foot is just bad, just bottom line bad. He's got 2-star weak foot. You get what you expect. He fails on every single opportunity that you get with his weak foot. So the same as I said about Robin, the same as I said about Hulk, he is definitely a one-footed player, so keep that in mind if you pick up any version of Di María, guys. He is very weak. His strength and aggression stats aren't that great, and he gets muscled off the ball extremely easily, so that is another factor that you need to keep in mind, because strength plays a huge part this year in Ultimate Team. And the last weakness that I got with him, guys, is his shooting is surprisingly poor. Now, I gotta say that his finesse shots are awesome. That's the only aspect of his shooting for me that was awesome. You know, I would run close to the goal. If I hit the ball anywhere outside the box, he would hit it 500 miles in the air. He's a player in Ultimate Team that hits the ball really high, whereas, you know, you've got other players that, well, the one player that comes to mind is Ibrahimovic, that hits his shots low and keeps his shots powerful and low. Di María is a player that has powerful shots, but they go very high. So that's obviously from you know, my experience using him, that's something that you've definitely got to keep in mind. So when it came to his shooting, for an 87 shooting stat, I got to disagree with that and say he felt a lot worse than that. His shooting felt as if it was somewhere in the early 80s at best. And as you can see on the screen right now, guys, his strengths on the left hand side, his weaknesses on the right that I just went through. His strengths is he's got amazing pace. You get what you expect from a 92 pace stat. He is electric, guys. You give him space, he is gone, basically. He's surprisingly awesome in the air. He won a hell of a lot of headers in the air from goal kicks, and he scored quite a few headers for me, which was a big surprise, seeing as he's only got 70 heading on the card. His dribbling and ball control is absolutely phenomenal. For a 91 dribbling stat, he feels nearly as good as Messi, and that's saying something, seeing as Messi's dribbling in this game is absolutely fantastic. He's got decent passing. For a 90 passing stat, I do expect a little bit more, but he did set up a couple of goals for me, and you know, passing in general with him, the amount of opportunities that he created for me was pretty decent, so I got to give him just a decent rate at best. Like I mentioned earlier, his finesse shots are fantastic. Definitely the only aspect of his shooting that performed well for me. And the last plus that I got, guys, is his 4-star skill move. So you skillers out there watching this video will enjoy him that much more. So in my opinion, I've got to say no to this Team of the Season Di María version. I gotta say he is not worth it, because he goes for quite a few coins. I mean, I've obviously packed him. If you're someone out there who packed him and he's still in the club, then obviously you're going to be using him regularly, but he's not the sort sort of player that I would advise you to go and spend your coins on, because he just does not perform like a player that should be worth that much. I expected a hell of a lot from this team of the season, Di Maria, and I just got disappointed basically, guys. So bottom line, I've given him an 8.3 out of 10. He didn't perform the way I wanted him to, and I just got bottom line disappointed with him, guys. So yeah, that's going to wrap up this video. I really do hope you enjoyed my Team of the Season Di Maria player review. If you did, hit the like button down below, it always helps, and also subscribe today for more player reviews to come in the future. And as always from me, guys, please take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.